Good evening, everyone. So here we are again for the English speaking live stream today. So, what are we doing today? Well, we are doing some journaling later, but we're going to start with a couple of free printables that I just uploaded to our Discord community. Mood trackers. So, for the planner people among you, mood trackers are also quite a topic, and I prepared two kinds for you. One looks like a tree with 30 leaves, so it's for a month that has 30 days. And the other one does have a lot of bricks on there. Might give you an impression that it's kind of related to Tetris, but it's not allowed to officially call it, therefore I'm calling it bricks. So this is another mood tracker, and I'm now going to show you how these work. So I think we are going to start with the one with the tree, and then later we are doing a test run with the bricks. Plus, we are then doing some journaling. So, first of all, for the habit tracker, grab some colored pencils. I have a collection of more or less good colored pencils. A lot of them already, I don't know, are too worn out and broken off and whatnot. So, we have 5 tiny leaves down here for 5 different kinds of moods. And for these, I am choosing, let's see, what kind of moods would I like to track? Let's say we do happy, excited, neutral, or blah. Yeah, happy, excited, blah. Moody and angry. Okay, now I'm going to assign a color to each of these moods. Let's say we're doing yellow, or better this one, yellow, red, green, blue, and one more. Let's do purple. Yeah, we will be doing purple. Okay, so the rest can be set aside. So what I'm doing now is I am basically coloring out the tiny leaves down here. Then we have moody, which will be blue. So angry is purple, moody is blue. You could also choose more leafy colors, like different tones of green, brown, yellow, things like that. Then we have blah, which is green. We have excited, which is red. And then we have yellow, which is supposed to be happy. So it will look like this down there. And now what you're going to do is for every day of the month, you're going to color in one of these leaves in the appropriate color. So for example, I'm having a happy day, so I'm coloring in one of these leaves in yellow. You could, if you like to, number these leaves. I left those blank on purpose because a couple of you prefer having them blank, but you could add some numbers. We could do that for fun. So let's start on top. I'm just quickly putting numbers in all of them. All right, now we have the numbers added. Now you could say, okay, for example, on the 1st of whatever month it is, I felt happy and therefore this leaf is going to be yellow. Then let's see, next day was, no, let's say moody on a 2nd. So this leaf is going to be blue. Then we have a quite neutral day, which was, yeah, kind of blah. And another neutral day. Then let's do an exciting day. Followed by a happy one. So we are just quickly coloring all those leaves to get a better impression. Then let's say we have one angry day and we'll leave it with this one. So just one angry day, but just to use the color. And then a moody day. And then this one's supposed to be green, maybe. As well as the 10th. And we have a happy day on the 11th. Exciting day on the 12th. And on the 13th. And then we have a moody day on the 14th. As well as the 15th. I'm just picking those randomly now. Just to color them all in. This could also be a quite interesting tracker around autumn, when you're using just fall colors. That would be kind of cool. So this is how, for example, a finished mood tracker could look like in the end. As I said, numbers only if you really want to, or you can add them at any time. Otherwise, the printable itself is blank. Mood tracker number 1. Then we have mood tracker number 2, which is a bit more complex, and it looks like this. For those who are familiar with Tetris, they know what to do. So we have a couple of blocks on this side, 6 in total, and you can assign 6 different moods basically. So this is the first thing we're going to do. We're assigning moods once again. So we will do excited, happy, content, blue, moody, and angry. Okay. So first of all, so I assigned the different moods, and now I'm giving them a color. We will do a purple for angry once again. I should maybe put something underneath this one because you can see where there are cuts on the cutting mat. But well, okay. It's just for demonstration purposes, so that is okay. So we've got angry. Then we will be doing moody in blue. I mean, we could have done blue in blue, but we will do moody in blue. Then let's pick another color. Pink for blue. Not the best coloring job I ever did, but it will give you an impression. Okay, then we have content, which will be cream. Then we will be doing happy in yellow once again. And then we have excited, which will be red. Okay, so these are the colors that we assigned at this stage. And what we're doing now is we are basically starting to fill this area from the bottom up, like you would do when playing Tetris. So let's just say, so I'm taking a black pen to first outline the box and then color it in. So let's say we are starting with a happy day, and then I'm putting the box over here. You could, if you felt like doing so, put a number in there. And then, see, we have the box down here, and then I'm going to color it in. Happy day is yellow. And then let's say we are having a moody day. So I'm going to add another brick. Once again, if you feel like doing so, add a number. Moody would be blue. And then let me add a content day. But let's see, yeah. You can arrange these blocks in the way that you like it. I'm just doing it like this, but in the end, it's up to you. So this one, content is green. And then we're going to add a blue day. So I'm also rotating the different bricks. This is number 4, and this is supposed to be in pink. And last but not least, an exciting day goes over here. I think we will do 1 or 2 more just to see it build up. And you could, of course, use a ruler to draw these bricks in, but I'm doing it by hand now, so it makes more sense. And then let's say we've got another moody day, which I'm going to put right here. And let's do another happy day, which I could, for example, put here. Okay. So it could look like this, for example, and then continue upwards. So 2 more trackers for your planner. Feel free to use them. Available on our Discord server. So just if you haven't yet done so, join our Discord community. It is for free, so lots of free printables in there already, as well as some crafting instructions and sewing patterns. So definitely worth joining. It doesn't cost you anything, so it's free and it's fun. Link is, let me just, there, yeah, in the chat box. If it's not visible any longer, just type !Discord and you will be provided with the invitation link. All right, that's it regarding planning and mood tracking. I'm already thinking of a couple of other trackers I'm going to provide to you, so stay tuned. Now let's put these back in here. You won't need them anymore. All right, let's put this aside. Someone is slightly tired. And speaking is still kind of hard with a sore throat. So, since we last met, I have been working on this one. So there's a lot of pencil going on still. And I think we will now start with a black fine liner to get this stuff colored in, more or less. Okay. So we're still working on February. February. Yeah, it's February. The first pages of February. I already did a bit of a journaling with fineliner, and now I'm going to basically go over everything that we did in pencil last time. All right. So this was the first journal entry for February. I mean, real journaling paragraph. Now we have some information. I just realized that I've got still one number to look up. So we'll do that in a minute. First, let me add those other entries. Okay. Okay. So we're done with this page. Oh, there's a lot to erase next time. Okay, this was page 16, and now I'm next to 17. Further information. All right. So a lot of writing. Not that much drawing at this point, but that's okay. And then we have more journaling entries, finally. So this was the 2nd of February, now we have the 3rd, and afterwards the 4th. So that's the 3rd, now the 4th. Oh, I forgot to write down half of the sentence. Well, that's nice. So this is page number 17, followed by page number 18, and this one starts with a table for the temperature and the weather. Okay, this turned out quite nice. So as usual, we have date, maximum temperature, minimum temperature, and weather. So this is it regarding the temperatures for those couple of days. And then we have another journal entry for the 6th. I know it's quite time consuming to first do everything with a pencil and then write over it with a fine liner, but this way I am kind of sure I'm doing the right stuff in the right order. All right. Then there's this paragraph regarding logic. So that's the definition. Now we have two sample tasks, I think. That's the rest. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's correct. And then the page number, just 18. So this is another page done. All right, this one goes over here. Up next is 19, so this one. This is the second sample task. So basically, the first sample task was logic with numbers, and the second is logic regarding different patterns and whether they fit together or not. All right. Then we have a journal entry for the 7th. Quite long one. Oh, that was the day with a colorful evening sky. That was really nice to see. Badass cold, but such a wonderful evening sky in orange and pink and red. It was amazing. Okay, and then we have a short explanation why the morning and the evening sky can change color and appears more orange, red, and pink every once in a while. So let me just quickly plug the view for my neighbors. Same as usual, basically. All right, so this is page 19, which needs a number in the bottom right corner. And then up next is page number 20, once again with a table for the temperature and some journal entries. What time is it, by the way? Okay. Yes, I know we're sort of 2 hours early this time, but I was kind of tired the whole day, and I'm actually expecting to be even more tired later tonight, so I thought it might be better to live stream now instead of later. Plus, it's my boyfriend and my anniversary, so we're going to have dinner later, and I'd like to spend some time with him later. So that led to a changed schedule. All right, we have date, maximum, minimum, and weather. Yeah. Right. That's the temperature. Now the journal entries, two quite long ones for the 9th and the 10th. And then we're already at the last page for now. So then we have day number 10. All right, that's page number 20. So I'm thinking about adding to this one first before we actually um, write with fine line around here, which means that we now have this one complete. We just need to erase the pencil marks. Just quickly grab my tablet. I think we were at page. Jesus Christ. Ah, here we are. Page 8. Okay, so up next is a journal entry. And I'm thinking about skipping this paragraph here because I don't feel, it doesn't feel right. So this one will be deleted. All right. So I have the weather and including the 12th. So it's just this paragraph, and then we have some information. Okay, so we will first draw some lines. This definitely won't fit on this into this little part, so we'll start here and then continue on the next page. So first line will be here. Okay, 1.5 centimeters from here and 3 centimeters. Perfect. It's the 11th. Let me just quickly check. 4 additional lines. Okay. centimeters on this side. Then the rest. All right. So up next is another table for the temperatures. Okay. Let's just quickly draw that. Okay. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Now we have 5 degrees and cloudy. Then it is 3, -1, and cloudy. Then we have -1, -2, cloudy, and foggy. And then on the 16th we have forgotten to write it down. Nice. Okay, so that's something I'm quickly going to check. This is the 16th. -2 and -1. Oh no, the other way around. -2 and -1. It was cloudy once again and foggy. All right. So then we have some chemical informations because I was dealing with some chemical studies at that time. And afterwards we have some journaling entries. Okay. So two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm not quite sure whether I really need 8, but you never know. Oh, well, I need one for the title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 in total because title. Means that should fill the page, which is okay. All right. Oh, margin. I think it's 1.5 and 2. Yeah, that's correct. 1.5 for the header and then 2 for the rest. All right. Perfect. So these pages are done as well, 21 and 22, which means we can continue with page 23. And this requires a couple of lines first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least, yeah, 8. 8 for journaling. Yeah, where are you? Go. Okay, 1.5 from this side. And 3. Okay. So we will be doing these 2 paragraphs, and then I think that's it for today. Hi. So it's 14. Okay, up next is say 15. think we can at least draw the lines for the next paragraphs, and then that's it. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have two illustrations. 7. Okay. So regarding the illustrations, okay, well, first we have 1.5 centimeters for the header, and then 2 centimeters for the rest. So we could do the illustrations actually like a centimeter from this side. Maybe not. No, do it differently. We have 5 centimeters and 5 centimeters. That's better. Yeah, that makes more sense. Right. All right, so we've got at least something prepared for the next journaling session. That will either happen offline or online, we will see. Let me just quickly cross off what we actually took care of today. Which wasn't that much, but hey. Okay, that's done as well as this. And this whole page is done. Perfect. So up next would be this, which means I could already delete the other pages, which I'm going to do later. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, we're coming near my COVID test. The one that turned out positive. Well, all right. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. Next stream will be on the, let me check, will be tomorrow. 4 p.m. German time, German live streaming, last live stream for this week. And then we will be having another live stream on Monday at 4 p.m. German live stream, and the next English speaking live stream is on Tuesday. I'm not quite sure yet whether it will be 8 p.m. or 6 p.m., but I will let you know in advance. All right, let me just quickly check this one here, by the way. This is not correct. All right. Well, that means it's time to say goodbye for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching. Take care. And see you soon. Tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, we will see. Bye bye.